Hey everyone, it's Kyle. I'm making this video just because I newly transitioned back to work as a full-time breastfeeding working mom, and it has been so ridiculously hard that I thought I should make this video and hopefully it helps you if you are also going back to work and continue to breastfeed. So these are just tips that I wrote down, and like I said, hopefully they're helpful. And if you do find these helpful, share it with someone you know that's going back to work, because trust me, it is nerve-wracking, it is demanding, it's time-consuming, and you could use all the support you can get. So my first tip is to make a commitment, because you need a goal. If you don't have a goal, you're going to give up. Even if it's a small goal, like you just want to get through 2 days of pumping at work, if you want to get through the week or a month or 2 months or whatever, make a goal and set that for yourself, and know in the back of your mind that you're doing the best thing you can for your baby. 2, get off to a good start with breastfeeding. This makes it so you have more confidence that they'll be able to take a bottle when they need to. If they have that sucking motion down, they'll be fine. Tip number 3, find a caregiver or daycare center that is breastfeeding friendly, meaning that they'll work with you if you don't have enough milk there. If you can give them a frozen stash, that they'll make the bottle for you even though they're not supposed to, and it will take up more of their time. If they're willing to do that for you, wonderful. My next tip is to get to know your breast pump really well. You'll want to know the parts, you'll want to know how to clean them, you will want to know how long it takes to pump, especially if you need to explain to your boss where you're going to be for the next 20 minutes or half hour or whatever. Excuse me. Get the baby used to the bottle. Try different bottles, different size nipples, whatever you have to do, but get the baby used to the bottle so that when they do go to daycare, it's familiar to them and they're not taking something so foreign that's going to stress them out. My next tip, and I feel like this is a big one, is do things the night before, because you will have no time in the morning. Your morning is going to now be so rushed. Lay out your clothes, lay out the baby's clothes, get the daycare bag ready, whatever you're taking to the daycare for them. Make sure everything for your pump is ready. Make sure your ice packs are frozen. Make sure the bottles are already made and in the fridge. This will save you a ton of time in the morning. My next tip is to get up a half hour earlier than what you normally do. And for me, I'm even getting up 45 minutes earlier than what I was. And this sucks. Who likes to get up earlier, but you will need that extra time in the morning, because they're going to need to nurse, they're going to need diaper changes, they might spit up on their clothes, they might pee or poop on their clothes, and you'll have to change them 1, 2, or 3 different times before you even get out the door. My next tip is to go to bed earlier, and this is just for the sake that because you're going to have to wake up earlier. My next tip is to nurse in the morning before you do anything else. If you nurse as soon as the baby gets up or as soon as you wake up, I personally nurse my baby in bed before I do anything, because sometimes he might even fall back asleep, and then that gives you free rein to do whatever you need to get done and not have to worry about the baby. If they don't go back to sleep, you can put them in a bouncer, or if your husband's awake or whoever, they can watch them, but definitely I would say nurse before, because then if there are diaper changes or whatever, at least the baby's not hungry and you won't have to stop doing what you're doing to nurse. My next tip is to keep nursing. When you pick them up from daycare and you are gone from your baby all day, it is the best feeling to reunite with them and to have that bonding experience. They miss you, they miss nursing, you miss the baby. It's just, when you get home, put the pump down and take that special time and get the baby back on the boob. And another tip I have is to wear nursing friendly clothing when you go back to work. I personally have a private place to pump while I'm at work, which I'm so very thankful for. But the one day I went to work and I wore a dress and I didn't even think about it. But yeah, once I got there, I had to pull my dress all the way up just to nurse. So yeah, keep that in mind. Make sure you have a nursing bra. That makes things more convenient. Breast pads if you need them, which I do recommend, because if you can't nurse or pump when you thought you could, you might start leaking, and that could be really embarrassing. And my last tip is to really take care of yourself. This is so demanding, and it is such a hard job to do, and you don't really realize all that goes into it until you're in the swing of things, and you realize how much time it's going to take and how much effort and how much pre-planning it takes to have to do this on a daily basis. So that's all I have, and I hope that this video was helpful, and I tried to keep it short so I'm not rambling and talking your ear off. But thank you guys, and if you know someone that's going back to work, share this video with them and just let them know that yes, it is hard, but it's so worth it. Okay, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.